Hello, and welcome back, or welcome to my Let's Play series on Honkai Star Rail. We are playing the 1.1 update. I'm so excited. Also, if you've been here before, you might notice something new, which is my PNGTuber model. So I'm very excited. I love it. I think it's cute and matches kind of the vibe I'm going for here, which is like I've got this kind of like starry theme here. Yeah, so the PNGTuber kind of debuted with my Persona 5 playthrough, like the first video. So if you're interested, go check that out. I started playing Persona 5 Royal kind of for the first time, but I explain it more there. So if you're interested, go check it out. But otherwise, we're just gonna jump right into Honkai Star Rail because I am so excited to play this update. You know, if it wants to launch. Sometimes takes a minute. There we go. I might adjust the sound once we get in. This music's kind of loud. Don't do this to me. I just did this. I pre-downloaded. Yay! Okay, there we go. I probably should have started on the screen. I forgot. It's been a hot minute since I played, probably like close to 2 weeks. Mostly because last week I came down with a wonderful case of mild food poisoning, which was fun. Let's just get into it. Yeah, whenever you get sick on top of chronic illness, it's always a whammy. All right. Yeah, you can see I'm still at Trailways level 45, and we'll just get into everything. So oh, multiple messages. Okay. Jamin. He texted us. Yay! Anakat, I finished reading the files that you shared with me from the databank. After sitting in the seat of divine foresight for so long, I can't help but overlook the world outside the Lofu's delves. That, combined with the long lifespan of the Xianzhou humans, made me feel that the entire world is as boring and changeless as myself. However, now that I've read the wonderful encounters of the Express crew, I realize that using my endless lifespan to travel various worlds would be a fun venture indeed. Yes, join us. Unfortunately, I still shoulder Lofu's countless duties and cannot accompany your group, but if I were to retire one day, what should I do? Become a nameless. Like, when you retire, join us. Our express is pretty big. You can come visit, General. If that's a personal invitation on a cat, then I might consider it. That reminds me, my dream as a young boy was to become a Galaxy Ranger. Pity that life never goes the way that you want it to go. If given the chance, where would you want to go? Perhaps I'll go seek out animals that have already gone extinct in Xianzhou. Let us stop for today. Qingshu just carried in another pile of documents for me. Just looking at them gives me a headache. You're working hard, General. I'm sorry I can't be of help. It's enough for me to squeeze out some time to chat with you, Anakat. All in all, I shall return to work. Farewell. That's our daily discussion. Give me 1 second to close my window because some yard work has just started right outside my apartment. There. Closing the window should muffle it at least so it doesn't pick up on the microphone. All right, what does Arlen have to say? Hello, Anakat. Do you have some time? I still haven't thanked you for helping me when we first met. You're being too polite. It was nothing. I wouldn't have lasted much longer if you hadn't found me. Thank you for finding me in the monitoring room and taking me somewhere safe. Do you have time to come to the base zone? I have a gift I want to give you. I'll be right over. I'll wait for you. All right, so that's a new mission. What else? Lots of stuff. Let's check out our mail, grab all our daily check-ins. Claim all. Yep, in a minute. Oh, 620 stellar G. Nice. They are so generous with that. Really enjoying that. All right, the kind of just overviews and stuff. Yeah, Silver World's now out. However, I will not be pulling for her. I'm waiting for Locha. All right, that doesn't want to load. All right. Oh, I got some achievements. Texting enjoyer, 10 idle chats. Log in for a total of 30 days. Yeah, been a minute since I logged in. Okay, check out the warp. I did grab the month shop updates for tickets and stuff. Oh, we do have 10. We could do a 10 poll before we get into anything else. I still have not, I'm pretty far away from the 300 here. So, yeah, let's do a quick 10 warp. Let's do it. Go. I think it's just a 4-star. I missed looking at the corner. Yeah. Let's see what we got. Fine fruits. Oh, a copy of Asta. Nice. I'll take it. All right. Cool. Let's activate that. When using skill, deals damage for 1 extra time or to a random enemy. Nice. All right. Let's check out Nameless Honor. Ooh, that's a... Is that a new animation? I don't want to activate Nameless Honor. Or, well, the premium path. Log in. Okay, so it's got these for the events. I think that's everything besides the events. Tap here to switch to the conventional memoir. You will encounter different kinds of gameplay. As you explore these gameplays, will be recording a conventional memoir for faster review and access. Y'all, I did not play this event. Does this mean I can finish it? That's incredible. Oh my god, learning from Genshin's mistakes. Love that. Okay, Star Hunt game. Aptitude Showcase. We'll do that in a bit. Oh, and here's the rewards that they mentioned in the preview program, which I had intended to record a reaction to, but then ran into a bunch of problems setting it up. Then it was delayed. Then I had a migraine on the day that I intended to record it. So I was just like, this is too much trouble. So maybe the next time I will do it. But so we are doing, let's navigate to this vent. All right, so Punklorde Mentality. All right, going to the base zone. Teleport. Just got a bunch of readables here. I'll have to read those on my own time. I am a lore person. I love reading text that they give us in like Genshin and stuff, so but I do that on my own time. I will not make you read it with me. All right, let's talk to Arlen.
Correct. All the cabins they might pass by have been checked. Remember to report to lead researcher Asta.
I'm here.
We'll deal with problems outside the base zone later. Ah, it's you.
You look busy.
Sorry, this is embarrassing. We suddenly had some stuff come up. I wanted to take care of it before you arrived, but I can't seem to even get a break around here. Never mind about that. Here, this is for you. I made it this morning, and I've been keeping it warm.
Oh, fried rice. Cute. You made me some fried rice. Yay.
It's just a little something I whipped up.
Oh, is he a cook?
I spent a long
That's
time
cute.
wondering what to give you. In the end, I realized I should stick to what I'm good at. Miss Asta loves my fried rice, so I hope you like it too. Sorry it's so
I'm
noisy.
sure it's great.
I wanted to find somewhere quieter where I could get your feedback, but...
Don't worry about it.
Miss Asta said that gratitude has to be sincere. It's a shame that I had to finish it up so hastily. Some big shot suddenly decided to visit the space station today. Everyone has been in a hurry since the announcement. They're all worried that a bad impression could damage Madame Herta's reputation. Miss Asta said that the guest appears to be Madame Herta's research partner. If he's doing research with her, he must be famous throughout the galaxy. Look at the time. The guest is almost here. If you're curious, just follow the crowd.
I am
Miss
curious.
Asta and I will be there soon.
Let's do it. Go towards the elevator entrance and see who the important guest is. We just going straight? Man, I was really hoping that in the 1.1 special program they were gonna announce a PlayStation version. I can't wait until I can play on my PlayStation.
Wow, it's the first time I've seen such a spectacle.
Even the top brass.
So this visitor is...
It's
Get ready.
Scrum? I thought he was coming with the museum.
Hypothesis. Thought always precedes word.
Hey,
And yet, I can't find the words for this moment.
He's cool.
It's good to see you, Asta. I apologize. I'm 4 minutes and 13 seconds earlier than the appointed time. I hope it's not a bother.
Of course not, Mr. Scrollum. Welcome to Herta Space Station.
No need for formalities, Asta. Herta Space Station is where knowledge converges. Here we celebrate the equality of thought. Such collaboration between organic life forms is magnificent and efficient. You're rebuilding the space station far quicker than I could have imagined.
We appreciate your high praise, Mr. Scrollum. Would you like me to show you around? Since the last summit, we've launched several new research projects focused on silicone-based matrices.
Well, that sounds lovely. But I do have a meeting with Herta, so let's put the new surprises on hold for now.
Madam Herta should be in her office. I'll take you there. Right this way.
Sure. And you are?
Hi, I'm Anakat.
Ah, hello, young madam. I've heard so much about you. Herta talks about you often.
He's
She's
so
quite
dapper.
curious about you, as am I. What is it like to live in symbiosis with a Stellaron? I hope we'll have sufficient time in the future to get to know each other and answer this question.
Sorry, I wanted to show you around, but now I don't think I'll be able to get away.
No big deal, dude. That's alright.
Alright, see you later.
I do like, as our MC here, feeling taller than people. So used to, like in Genshin with Lumine, feeling so much shorter than everyone else. She's so short. That person over there seems to be doing something to hurt his portrait. Leonard.
Oh, strange. It should be around here somewhere. Maybe it's hidden inside Madame Herta's portrait. Huh? Do you need something? If you're looking for the front desk, just go straight through those doors.
What are you doing?
Wait a second. I know you. I saw you chatting with Captain Arlen just now. You must be the rising star who caught Madame Herta's attention. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Leonard, a cybersecurity engineer here at the space station. You probably know that this place was recently attacked by the Antimatter Legion. In the chaos, the master control system for each zone was paralyzed. Now that the station is being rebuilt, my job is to repair equipment and restore the space station's cybersecurity.
Okay.
But during the repair process, I discovered some anomalies. The access records show that a third party other than the Legion invaded
that
while
was
the master
Kafka and
control
Silverwolf.
system was paralyzed.
Stellaron Hunters?
Some have surmised the same as you. We suspect that it may have been the Stellaron Hunters. It's an elusive group and very dangerous. Every member is on the IPC's wanted list. They include a super hacker from Punklorde.
I cannot believe that is her home planet's name.
Before.
We have to
A
go
while
there.
ago, I discovered her whereabouts during a screening process. I was planning to follow the clues to find more details about her, but I fell into her trap. Can you guess what happened next? She reverse hacked my device, sent out a bunch of spam, made a video game open to the space station, and told everyone that an idiot named Leonard made a big silly mistake.
Oh,
Ugh, I
I'm
don't want to
sorry,
think
Leonard.
about it. Now that everything is calmed down, I thought they'd be on my case already. The silver lining? Madame Herta was generous enough to allow me to continue investigating this matter.
normally she doesn't want to deal with it.
Hence, my silver lining. You know Madame Herta. If she's really interested in something, it doesn't matter what anyone else says. To put it simply, the leaders have given me an opportunity. How could I not cherish it? If I can make up for my mistakes and do a good job, I may have a chance to prove myself. This
Okay.
time, I plan to start from inside the space station and see if I can find some clues to trace the intruder's steps. Maybe I can find the blind spot I missed before. I designed a decoding program. Look, it looks like a camera, but it's actually a detector. We should be able to find hidden clues with it. Just like this.
Leonard aims the detector at the wall, something that seems to appear on the wall. It's the graffiti thing, right?
Oh, that's,
What exactly are a drop of sweat? Yeah, it's like a sweat
Really?
drop thing.
Why is there a drop of sweat? Unbelievable! Why would something like this be in the space station? The staff wouldn't even dare scribble on the wall, let alone leave. drop of sweat. So this is what we're looking for? This suspicious evidence? It wasn't what I was expecting, but...
It's quite unexpected.
Wait a second. Let me take a look. Oh, I see. This is electronic graffiti that appears to represent Punklordian symbols. If I'm not mistaken, this should be some kind of
to visit
automatic
Silverwolf's
encryption.
home planet at some point.
We need to
I
decipher
need to see
it
what
if
a
we
place
want to find
called
any
Punklord
colatory
looks like.
evidence.
What does this have to do with me?
Ugh, you got me there. I got caught up in our conversation. I wasn't paying attention. Let me think. Maybe I've been under too much stress recently and I subconsciously want a friend. Anyway, if I were to find clues related to the Stellaron Hunters, wouldn't that be helpful to you too?
I mean, that's the point.
Just do me a favor. It won't take up too much of your time. Here, just point it at the graffiti on the wall.
Okay. Investigate the suspicious graffiti. Or do I just scan graffiti? Okay. Okay. Target found. Okay, do we just take a picture of it? You pointed at the graffiti on the wall and then some blinking blue patterns started to appear. Suddenly the pattern imploded and engulfed its surrounding sounds and colors. Something inside seems to be breaking out from it. Okay, your editor needs some help with tenses. What just happened? No, come on. It's there. Please? What happened? There we go. Sort of. Something has happened. All right. Let's try. Just re-plugging it in. No. Okay, there we go. I do not know what happened there. My capture card thing decided to crap out. Okay, but we're back on track. Okay. Oh my god. I have no idea what happened there.
Lance ablaze.
I had such a panic attack.
Lance forward.
Also, I didn't realize this was not going to be a puzzle and was actually going to be a fight, so I did not prepare. Okay.
Told you I could fight.
I should have brought Cheng Yuan with me. Who has the least amount of HP?
What's wrong? Here!
Relax. Figure out what I want to do.
You can't run!
I'm on guard.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Stand down.
Tough luck running into me!
I mean, we're almost done.
You're annoying!
Battle over. Okay.
That scared me to death! Did you see that? It seemed like something popped up here, then Void Rangers jumped out.
Don't worry, it's taken care of.
Look! Just like I guessed, this graffiti is encrypted. If we decipher it, we can see some hidden information. The surveillance camera captured her face. Silver Wolf. It's exactly the same as the photo on the IPC's wanted list. Let me see what she was up to. Is this a transmitter beacon? Oh, I see. She probably ran into the Antimatter Legion during the invasion, then used this beacon to teleport the enemies somewhere else. We accidentally activated the beacon again just now, and they were brought back. Jeez. Stellaron hunters have the ability to stow enemies away like that? Beacon transmission that doesn't require a power source and can be implemented solely through computation? No wonder they were able to break into the space station. With this, I'm afraid not even Madame Herta's office is safe.
Have some faith. We'll figure this out.
Well, I don't share your optimism. If it wasn't for you, I'd probably be lying on the ground right now. Anyway, let's work together. There's a strange signal nearby. Maybe it's another piece of graffiti.
Cool. Sounds good. However, let's change our team comp here. Let's bring in Genuine. There we go. Oh. It's been a minute, as I said. Gotta get used to the buttons again. Right.
Look, up there! They even put down a question mark. They must be making fun of us. She went towards the base zone. Yep. There's only one way. Disappeared again? This thing keeps cutting out when I'm deciphering it. She must have stopped here for a bit. Let's look around.
Okay. There's the graffiti here.
Your fake ID info's ready.
Ah, so that's what happened. She sneaked in first, then helped her partner in through the main door. It's a classic hacking operation. Let's see. The registered name is Leonard Collywell.
Not using the term sus. And Among Us. Oh my god. You're the imposter. Among Us.
How is this possible? She used my identity. I never noticed that there was an issue with this record. I subconsciously glanced right past it when I saw my own name. She's so cunning.
She's a sneaky one.
Right?
Alright, let's find the other. I think there's one in this area. Oh, there it is.
The graffiti's location is quite interesting. It feels like she's playing a game with us. One dot leads to another.
It's really fun.
I heard from a friend that the hackers on Punklorde have a tradition. When they hack, they purposely leave something behind for people to discover. Kind of like throwing down the gauntlet. They call this the Punklorde Mentality. There can only be competition when there's rivalry. And there can only be excitement when there is competition. Life's a game, and having fun is what's most important. I don't understand that way of thinking. But it seems like this graffiti might have been left behind for us on purpose as a clue. The same thing happened last time as well. I was so close to the target, but got obliterated in the final battle of information.
Oh, so close yet so far.
Doesn't help to dwell on past failures. It's more important to do your best with the things in front of you. Ah, she seems to be leaving. Let's keep up.
Oh.
They seem to be heading toward the monitoring room.
Okay. Oh, well, I can see the graffiti on the floor from here.
Ah, another graffiti. They're all different too. She really put some thought into this. Huh? Is this section of the record damaged?
She's going to
She
where the
went through the
Stellaron
wall and
was, where we
disappeared.
woke up. Are we gonna learn more? Okay. Could it be a display malfunction?
That's highly unlikely. I bought this detector just last week. The refund guarantee hasn't even expired yet.
Didn't you say you developed this yourself?
Let's talk about that later.
He lied about that.
Hold on, I got it. It might be an effect from a curio. There was a pre-established folded space here, and the intruders found it and took advantage of it. No wonder she kept going through the curio collection index. This space is connected to the Stellaron room. Do you still remember it? That's where they put the Stellaron inside you.
How do you know about that? Is that like widely published information? I think I remember this.
Why would they leave you here if their objective was the Stellaron? With her capabilities, all she would have needed to do was make another beacon. She would have been able to escape with the Stellaron, no problem.
Dude, we don't know. Kafka needs to explain some things.
Huh? There's no graffiti here. Oh, we're doomed! The trail has gone cold. Ugh, so strange. Did she really leave just like that? She came all this way and didn't take anything with her, nor leave anything behind. Oh, they did leave you behind. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. It must have been a terrible feeling waking up in a place that was completely unfamiliar to you.
That's alright.
I can't help but feel there's more that they're after. I really hope I can find something that's useful to you. Otherwise, I'll feel bad for having you do so much work for nothing. The more I talk about it, the worse I feel. I should probably find something that I can do. There's a rating pistol here. I wonder what my rating would be. Whoa, look here! There's a strange access log in the rating pistol's compartment. It looks like the log time occurred during the Legion's invasion. The researchers would have already been evacuated by then.
Yeah, they were talking about that
Could
rating
it have
pistol.
been her? In which case, she didn't leave immediately. She implanted the Stellaron inside you, and then fiddled around with the rating pistol for a while. Could it be that... I just realized something. We need to go to the curio collection room on the other side.
Okay. Let's do it. So, this way?
Just as I thought. She was here.
Oh, there's more graffiti. Right over here. No, the little chibi figure, it's so cute.
I just remembered that Madame Herta has a game cartridge named Punklorde Mentality in her collection.
What is that crown in the back? game cartridge?
You remember it, right? It's actually on the list of missing curios.
Oh,
I wasn't
did
able to
Silverwolf
put the
take
two
it?
together before. If the hacker has a personal objective other than the Stellaron Hunter's mission... I got it! I got it now! The Stellaron Hunter's operation was just a cover for her!
Feels like you got it backwards.
Look, in the end, they didn't take the Stellaron with them. She was so interested in the Curio Collection Index that she stayed in the space station even after her mission was complete. This was what she was truly after. She knew we would be looking for the Stellaron Hunters
Seems like
and
it was
used
more
it
of
as
like
her
a
cover.
bonus. She's like,
Very
I'm here
smart.
anyway. Might as well do
To be
it.
expected of someone from Punklorde. Hold on, though. Something doesn't add up. The curios are Madame Herta's most prized possessions. All the visit requests are sent to her office from the computer in the main control room. Some researchers tried to gain access to the curios for research purposes once, but they didn't get proper authorization. She caught them all red-handed.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Me too. The fact Madame Herta hasn't responded to this can only mean one thing. That the main control room was hacked as well. We need to go and take a look.
Okay. Let's do that. Take a look at the... Just teleport over there. Oh, awesome. I'm gonna grab this. Points there. I haven't done the memory bubbles yet. I need to do that.
Wait, don't move. I get chills just looking at the space station monitors now. Let me investigate first. Just perfect. Not only did she shut off all the access logs, she shut off all the terminal transmissions too. I thought it was the Legion that did this.
No one noticed it this whole time?
This wouldn't have been a high priority issue. The space station's
That
to-do
is
list
true.
is ridiculously long at this point. I am curious though. She paused the terminal transmissions, but didn't touch the local data at all. I really don't get her. As a Stellaron hunter, she leaves the Stellaron behind. As a hacker, she doesn't delete the local log. There's an external port here. I'm gonna plug in and take a
No!
look.
Never plug into a strange port. It might be a trap.
Relax,
It's a
friend.
trap.
I've done this 1,000,000 times. Look at this agreement.
As you feared, a burst of light shines and the enemy appears. Now I'm ready for a fight.
I've no interest in conflict.
Alright, let's start with an AoE stack.
Time for the master stroke.
Show no mercy.
Too late to repent.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Fighting is meaningless.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
My turn!
Feels
Follow
like
my
this is gonna
charge.
be over quick. I don't really need a shield at this moment. Yep, there we go. God,
See?
Jingyuan's
I was
so
right.
cracked.
There was something fishy about the local data she left behind.
So there was something strange after all.
Now we can browse through the Curio access logs. Huh? That can't be right. This Curio doesn't seem to have ever left the space station.
She didn't take the curio either?
From the way things look, yes. The records show that this Curio was last sent to Madame Herta's office.
Oh, that's where
And then
everyone
it
is right now.
disappeared?
We gotta go.
I'm seriously confused. What did she come here for? She wouldn't have put the graffiti up just to mess with us, would she?
I mean, yeah, she absolutely would.
No, if I
but
start thinking like that, I may
think
as well
there
give
are
up now.
other
I have to
intentions.
fully investigate every lead, or I'll really be out of a job.
Okay, graffiti unlocked. Vector Raindew. In Rainbow City, raindews are a decor without any tactility. They shatter and scatter as they hit the ground, just like those legendary stories that are out of reach and will eventually fall. Yes, that was the original meaning of this graffiti. Perhaps there have since been some subtle derivatives? Because derivations? But that's not important. Okay. Erotimy. A question mark. It could come from a puzzle, an inexplicable emotion, an interactive object, or a quest that can be completed. See, that's how charming the question mark is. Silent words. The mystery of language lies not in equations, as even a few punctuation marks contain infinite secrets. This one, for example, should represent silence, but instead invites conversation. I like these descriptions. View unlocked graffitis. Story mode. Star Hunt Game Story Mode. During Star Hunt Game event, complete the companion mission Punklorde Mentality in story mode to receive graffitis and activate graffiti markers. Select the graffiti markers to perform light cone analysis. Complete the analysis to obtain the light cone before the tutorial mission starts. Tap to start making graffitis. You can use graffitis to make sprays. To create sprays. Okay. Collect all graffitis to receive the event light cone. Okay. Select the erotimy. Analysis progress can be viewed here. Cool. I don't want to go back. Okay. View arcade challenge. Oh, it's really going to walk us through. Star Hunt Game Arcade Challenge. During the Star Hunt Game event, complete the arcade challenge to receive Always Smiling, which is used to exchange for rewards such as superimposition materials in the event shop. Okay, so the story mode is how we get the light cone. Arcade challenge is how we get the superimpositions of it. Follow the signs to find the hidden graffitis and interact with them to receive the corresponding rewards. Follow the signs to find the photo subjects and interact with them to receive the corresponding rewards. During the Star Hunt Game event, complete sealed sectors at designated difficulties to receive extra rewards. Okay, so Volume 1, in the blue area, access screening. Take a picture of any trash can in the master console. Okay, so these are like little extra challenges. Seal the sector. Okay, so we have to complete the mission first. And then there's a store. I'm guessing with the points that you get. Alright, so there's Tracks of Destiny. I'm guessing the Twisty Bubblegum is the superimposition material. Yep. And then Silver Wolf, kind of like leveling materials, and then some extra stuff. Cool. Alright, let's go back to story mode and finish doing the analysis. And go to missions. Alright, so now we need to go to Herta's office. Let's go. I'm gonna finish the story first before we do arcade stuff.
That's not gonna happen. I'll say it again. I don't care what Runmei said to you, but there's no chance we're shutting down the simulated universe.
Herta, I've made my decision. Question. What have we invested into this project? Hundreds of system hours, the resources of an entire planet, and the most advanced technology in the entire universe. And what have we gotten in return? Unknowns, confusion, and a series of errors. In the beginning, we defined the simulated universe as a miniature world that could be used to discover the traces of the eons. But now, it's become something far removed from its original purpose.
The simulated universe is bound to make errors. You said that yourself, and that's exactly what we're experiencing. Why is that a problem all of a sudden?
I adore the vast amount of knowledge, but I cannot accept that the simulated universe remains simply a pending contract waiting to be attended to. Herta, think about it. How many surprises has this project given you? And how many disappointments has it given you?
The simulated universe never disappointed me. You are what disappoints me, Scroolum.
Ooh.
Do you really think of yourself as someone so exceptionally amazing? Right now, you're more like someone from the Nitwit Society.
Good one, Herta.
Herta, I don't mean to question you, nor do I want to deny the hard work you've put forth for the simulated universe. I just want to give more room for knowledge and inspiration to grow freely.
That's enough. Leave if you don't want to be part of this. Go tell the other two yourself. Oh, and take your tech with you. I don't need it. I can go find Adrian Taylor, or the red-nosed old man from Epsilon, or even the Intelligentsia Guild. At least they won't quit halfway.
So they keep mentioning a third person between Himiko and a third person who was on the Astral
We've known each
Express.
other for a long
And
time.
I think it was an
This is
old
the
man.
first
Is
time
that
I
the
feel
same
that
person?
You're nothing but a piece of ice-cold metal.
Ooh, burn. Well, we kind of arrived at an inopportune moment. Well, let's talk with Scroolum.
My apologies, madam.
What happened?
This all started with me. I was the one that brought up the request to end our academic collaboration. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Herta or the project. The simulated universe is a great experiment, and Herta is a true genius. However, we have our differences when it comes down to our long-term vision for the future. These differences will often manifest into bias.
They got academic
bias
beef.
will get in the way of the formulation of knowledge. Deep down, I want to continue to believe in Herta. The question is whether one should end a collaboration that no longer holds true to its original intent. From an objective standpoint, I should end it immediately. Are you worried about her mental state?
I mean, a little. She
Judging
seems
by
kind
the
of
result, I have
attached to
failed
it.
to choose the most suitable time.
And
to
I
raise
enjoy
this matter.
simulated universe.
The
even if it
emotions
took like
of organic life are
10
like
times
tides.
to beat
It is
Japard.
my fault for not noticing the trajectory of the moon. Let Herta be alone for a while, so she can calm her emotions. It'll be beneficial for our negotiations later as well.
Sometimes you just gotta give people space.
As for the simulated universe, if that's the reason you're here, maybe I can help in answering your questions.
Explain what happened.
Surge. Bonfire in the depths of the woods. A lone stone sword points to the stars. Punklorde Mentality.
Okay.
That is no ordinary curio, my friend. That is a love letter a Galaxy Ranger has written for the universe. Young madam, how much do you know about Punklorde?
Don't know much.
It is a planet made of data and symbols. The edges of reality and illusion are blurred in Punklorde, as are its days and nights.
This place just sounds
An
cooler
ether cartridge
by
is a
the
chip
minute.
that Punklordian hackers
Let us
use
go
to edit
there.
reality. The ways through which a hacker perceives and modifies the world are recorded on the chip. It's a recording of the hacker's life and proof of their existence. The one on the space station belonged to someone truly legendary. He became a Galaxy Ranger by accident and spent many long years traveling among the stars. He encountered countless fascinating individuals and saw wonders witnessed by few. Many of the records and details recorded therein are beyond the knowledge of even the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild. That is why it became part of the masses of calculation data for the simulated universe. Yes. No need to worry, my friend. The cartridge has never left the space station. It's, as I said, it is a very important reference for the simulated universe. That is why its data has been extracted and added to the calculations of the universe model. Herta was probably impulsive and added the cartridge into the simulation without telling anyone, resulting in the item being listed as lost.
I mean, but Silverwolf still went after it. I'm still a little worried.
I understand your concern. If the individual in question did indeed try to hack into Herta's office, then the simulated universe is undoubtedly her next target. As such, please allow me to offer my limited abilities to assist you with your investigation.
Please do.
As you already know,
Playable
the
Skrulum
simulated
1.
universe will be shut down temporarily. It will remain shut until Herta and I come to a clear conclusion. Yes, this is the last chance to investigate the cartridge data. By way of apology for shutting down the simulated universe, I will use my abilities in the universe to provide you with what assistance I can. This is my recommendation. Please take your time to consider it.
How are you gonna help us? Enter the simulated universe with Skrulum's help. Optional talk to Leonard. Is Leonard here? Yeah, let's talk to him. Let's see what he has to say.
Did you hear that? I was so scared I couldn't utter a single word. The simulated universe? Shut down? That's Madame Herta's biggest project. I can't imagine how mad she'd be if it fell through. Wait, this isn't my fault, is it? If I'd been able
I
to
don't
stop
think
the
it has
enemy's
anything to
invasion,
do with you, Leonard.
would Mr. Skrulum be less pessimistic?
Let's focus on what's in front of us.
You're right. This is terrible. I feel like I'm incapable of doing anything. Still, beating myself up all the time won't help either. We're here for the cartridge. At the very least, we must try and see this thing through. Having heard what Mr. Skrulum said, you're entering the simulated universe to continue the investigation, aren't you?
Sure am.
I'm afraid I won't be able to accompany you. I'll be helping Mr. Skrulum monitor the system's internal data flow from the office. Ugh, I'm so nervous. This is the first time I've been involved in something so big. Anyway, I'll be cheering for you.
Okay. Alright. I guess we talk to Skrulum again?
Well, madam, are you ready?
I think so. I've got something to ask you.
Please, ask away. I welcome all forms of curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge.
Alright. Are you really shutting down the simulated universe?
Yes, there are other concerns besides those I've mentioned. I believe that the miracles inside the simulated universe have the right to grow and develop organically. The will of others shouldn't be imposed upon it, just like in the actual universe. The more Herta tries, the further she moves away from the universe that she had hoped for. Conclusion. The endless iterations of the simulated universe are wearing down her talents, day by day. I hope to free my dear friend from it. Nevertheless, I must
his
also
intentions are
clarify
good.
this is my opinion alone. You should form your own judgment on Herta, young madam.
Who are the Galaxy Rangers that you speak of?
They are a group that carries a balance scale with them at all times. They believe all the justice in the universe needs to be achieved through individual deeds.
Then what's the love letter for the universe?
That was the most suitable way of describing the Galaxy Rangers, in my interpretation. They are directed by the path of the hunt, and are always accompanied by song and the sound of horns. They pursue justice for the individuals and groups they encounter along the way, and shower them with splendid wines and poems.
You sound like an interesting
However,
group.
all stories come to an end, just as they disappeared from the spotlight long ago.
They kind of sound a little bit like, you know, us, as the nameless on the express, kind of like what we do. Go places and help people. Tell me more about Punklorde's hackers.
There is a group of life forms there that know nothing of fatigue. They are attempting to touch upon the umbilical cord of the truth. They are compiling the languages, thoughts, and even emotions of the entire planet into symbols that even inorganic life forms can understand. You see, in the vast sea of data, life exists only in one form, a line of code. Whether it's a butterfly, a whale, or even you, the length of that line of code dictates the boundaries of what the entity entails.
So I'm actually data.
Maybe the emotions of organic life forms are an expression of data, don't you think?
That's an interesting way of thinking about it. That's all the questions I have. Let's get going.
Very well. Get going we shall. I will be sending you into the simulated universe using an alternative method. It might feel a little different than usual. This will help us quickly locate the cartridge in the vast sea of data. We'll start with this data link. Now, please prepare yourself for a deep dive with your consciousness.
Hit me with it. Alright. What are the... I need physical MC. Lightning, ice, physical. Oh, do we only get Silverwolf? Or can we add other people? Oh, we get Trial of Silverwolf. Okay. So we get Quantum. Let's add Jing-Yuan. Wait, hold on. Let's go back and do a quick setup. Right. None of my other physical characters are built. But we do need ice. Silverwolf's a debuffer, so I don't need Welt. Let's add... Character needs... Well, can I move her to the middle? Okay. Let's add Don Hung and Jing-Yuan. We'll see how we do with this. Although you feel a ripple, a great weightlessness that makes you lose control of your limbs, and in a flurry of symbols and codes, you wake up with a jolt. This is the simulated universe.
Young madam, are you all right?
All good. Where are you?
I'll be staying on the outside. I need to make sure the system projections remain stable. Mr. Leonard is here as well. There's no need to worry. We will guarantee your safety.
Okay.
You are now inside the data link of the ether cartridge. Look around and tell me what you discover.
The hacker is right in front of me.
Hacker? Oh. Conclusion. That is a holographic record that the simulated universe has created. In here, regardless of how large or small, all variables are saved, including outsider traces. You were right. The enemy's invasion has spread to the deepest parts of the simulated universe. They were only a hair away from the ether cartridge's data link. What we are seeing are the projections of what happened in those moments.
Okay.
Young madam, please stay still. Allow me to see what I can do with this record.
Hey, you! Why are you staring at me?
So she's aware we're here. What did you do?
I initiated the simulation flow. This is just a record of the past.
Oh,
She's not actually
okay.
talking to you. Please listen and don't interrupt her. We may be able to find out more of what we need to know.
Will do.
First off, I'm not obsessed with it. On Punklorde, the stories of the cartridge are no different from textbooks. I'm not interested in something that everybody already knows about. Secondly, it's not some
So
kind of
she's talking
video
to
game
someone else,
cartridge.
it's not us.
It's an ether cartridge. It's the second pair of eyes, second brain, and second heart of the hacker. Do you understand what that actually means? With that cartridge, if a guy went to a movie premiere and bought some mixed popcorn, you'd be able to know the flavor of the fourth kernel he picked out of the bucket. It's truly amazing. Lastly, I'm gonna say it again. I am not obsessed with it. The reason I'm still rambling
she's
about
talking
it
to
is to make
Kafka.
sure that you know how amazing it really is. Do you get it now, Kafka? Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly. This place is different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf.
It is safe to assume that two people entered the simulated universe. Her and her companion. Interesting. Let's see what happened next. You are now taking the point of view of the companion. She will react to your behavior now.
Okay, so she'll react to us as if we're Kafka. Oh. Go deep in the simulated universe. What does that do?
You
Okay,
took
so it
bait.
starts us off with a debuff. Interesting. Alright. Let's do a single target. That was quick. And we'll pick up some technique points. Our line keeps getting cut off.
You took
Damn,
bait.
it just like breaks everyone immediately. I wasn't even looking at that immediate first time. So impair. What's this do?
Time for a buzz.
Follow my charge.
We should just need a single charge or target.
Can I have fun this time? Fork in the road, huh? I got this. Wanna pick one first? Give your beloved instincts a try.
Oh, so we get to make the choice. Is this still just a record?
Yes, this is a visual record. No doubt about it.
Wrong choice. The correct answer
Oh,
is the
never
path on the
mind.
left.
We do not get a choice. We just follow her. Do occurrence. I'd rather do a battle sometimes. Just is more predictable for what you're gonna get. An event.
Not what we're looking for. It's a bait signal. Ugh, why would Herta put something like this inside the simulated universe? Doesn't she find it annoying when she has to find something herself? Never mind, I miscalculated. Let's try another sector.
Doesn't seem to be going well.
She's actually on the correct path. She just needs to continue a little further. I trust that she too will realize this soon.
Why are you so sure?
What has happened is destined to happen again. That was my conclusion after having met her.
Oh, he's met
Stellar
Silver.
and
Oh,
Hunter,
that's
Silver
right.
Wolf. We fought against
They
one
talked
another
about this
before.
fight before.
Herta was there as well.
In the
She may have
opening.
mentioned it to you.
Oh, who won? I recall, I think it's Skrulum, because they were talking about how Silverwolf, like, it was kind of embarrassing for her, so maybe he won. I recall that you won.
From my point of view, it wasn't a victory. It was more like a test than a duel. She would attack, and I would defend. Neither of us gave it our all. She wasn't able to break through my defenses, and I wasn't able to stop her from leaving. I never thought our next meeting would take place under these circumstances. I have the continuation of our last encounter will soon arrive.
What the? This was the right way all along. Ugh. Herta's got some psychological tactics going on.
Seems like we can now continue forward.
All right. Battle 1. Okay. Go into combat.
Oh, back to the space station again. A riddle? Where's the skip button?
Okay. Oh, we gotta go this way. I'll pick up some more technique points. Always helpful.
One.
I think they made her line for that a little too long because it keeps getting cut off. Oh, her ultimate is ready. Let's
This
try it
combat
out.
needs optimizing.
Here.
This is double speed.
She even comments on the fight being sped up. That's funny.
I've no interest in conflict.
Yeah, I'd rather save those ults for later. And it's just a short battle, we don't need them. Yeah, they gotta do something with that line.
You took the bait.
Too late to repent.
If that is the garbage being picked up right outside my apartment, I'm gonna scream. Fridays are garbage day, not Thursday. And it's Thursday, but
Don't hesitate.
Tough luck running into me. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Conflict is pitiless.
Oh, there we go. I love Jingman. He's got such a great attack. Respite.
Finally, almost there. There's even a miniature Herta over here.
All set. Oh, we have to talk to her now. Okay. I usually skip by her.
Eesh. A little narcissistic, isn't she? The whole space station is filled with her face. Portraits, statues, even projections of herself. I was planning on adding a mustache for her, but the spray
she's not
didn't
wrong.
work. The entire space station feels like it's made of paper, but her portrait is near indestructible.
She's talking about that portrait in the elevator room, no? Herta commissioned me to design an encryption tool for her. Seems she ended up using it on her portrait.
She said she's almost at the destination.
That's correct. The ether cartridge data is in the next room. Our pursuit is coming to an end.
I have a strange feeling about this.
Yes, that incongruous feeling has persisted throughout this long pursuit. She came for the Stellaron, but showed a strong interest in the curios. And just as we found out about the existent ether cartridge, she just so happened to show up in the simulated universe. I must admit, this feels less like a chase and more like a chance encounter. I recall a story about Punklorde. It is said that graffiti is a special kind of symbol there. Hackers see reality as a magnificent game, an attempt to finish the stage we know as life. Whether it be for competition or for joy, they leave a trail in the places they visit. One symbol after another link up to become a long, long journey that writes the game of life. And would this ongoing affair not be part of such an endeavor? Perhaps this is all nothing more than a game she's decided to play with us. In which case, let us accompany her till the end.
Okay. How's the boss? Okay. Well, thankfully it wasn't like super long. Okay, he is quantum weak. I figured everything here would be weak to quantum. Since it seems like the point is to test out
Trickier to crack.
Silver Wolf. Let's use
Time
the
for
skill.
fun. You can't run!
And then let's use the events.
Time for the master stroke. Show no mercy.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Who's next? Okay. I mean, it doesn't feel like we need to use March's shields. She's my main shielder, so I got a lot of copies of her when I was pulling for Jingyuan. So she's at like E4 or E5.
Bide your time, but don't.
Alright. Relax.
Time for a buzz.
And then
This
use her
combat needs
ults.
optimizing. This is double
This will
speed.
either take it completely out
late to
or
repent.
get close.
Here is thunder.
Yep. There we go.
Look, we found it. The ether cartridge is here, and it's perfectly intact.
Something's not right.
There is an unwelcome third party here with us. If what we are seeing constitutes past images of Silver Wolf, then for her to have made it this far would have entailed the disappearance of the cartridge. We can only assume that the facts don't align with the theory. I believe that she was indeed able to hack into Herta's office, but she didn't stay there for very long.
That sounds
After all,
opposite.
even the best hacker wouldn't be able to find a
should
specified target in the vast ocean
adapt
of the
theories
simulated
to suit
universe's
facts,
data.
not facts to suit theories.
Unless she had someone to guide her there.
She is aware. Oh my gosh. She's actively in it, of course.
You want to explain it to her first? I can see the confusion in her eyes.
The final results are on the display table, young madam. Take a closer look if you wish. We have plenty of time left. I will answer any questions that you may have.
So she's actually...
You've guessed correctly. The person that stands before you is tonight's starring role. She left herself a back door in the office, performed a proxy hack the moment you entered the simulated universe,
Yep.
and found a way to continue alongside
Not a
us.
past projection. Current.
I must say, she really is a masterful actor. Misdirection is always the most effective method.
So the graffiti was bait.
The graffiti is like a two-way data tunnel. You can use it to retrace the trail she leaves behind, and she can monitor your progress by seeing which pieces of graffiti have disappeared. I fear she
God,
may
it's
well
so
have had the
clever.
whole thing planned out before hacking the space station. The graffiti and the
I mean,
back
she
door
would have had
were
to.
all
That's a
in
lot
aid
to
of
come up
honing
with on
in
the fly.
just the right moment.
You knew everything from the start?
I'm sorry. Herta forbade me from disclosing any information beforehand.
Oh,
She
is
made
their
clear that knowledge
thing about
would not
shutting
be
down
paramount
Simulated
to this
Universe
operation,
also fake? Or
but
is that
rather
real?
the lack of it. However, the way I see it, the most important elements were dedication and sincerity. The actions of Mr. Leonard drew the target, right?
Yeah, you gotta have somebody who doesn't know that it's fake, so that he acts like it's real. I don't have any other questions.
Well then, were you satisfied with this simulated universe journey?
It was very fun,
Miss
especially
Silver Wolf.
with you as our guide. He has a nice voice.
Huh. You knew it all along, didn't you? I knew it would be hard to fool you. All that talk you were spouting along the way was meant for me, wasn't it?
It is a joy and an honor to have the opportunity to face off against you once again. Herta said that this cartridge would be able to lure in the biggest fishes in the universe. She was right.
So, the business about shutting down the universe and the argument with Herta was all just an act? You did all that to lure me in?
That is up to you to interpret. Herta and I have always been frank with one another. Sharp conversations of that nature happen on a regular basis. It wouldn't be fitting to call it an act. Miss Silver Wolf is truly a talented hacker. Not only did she calculate everything ahead of time, she has numerous variables and aces still to play. News of my sudden visit to the space station was probably the only uncontrollable variable in her plan. And with my arrival came the nightmare of shutting down the simulated universe. That would have ruined her plans and all her
Draw her out
preparations.
with that. That's why she had to take the opportunity before it was lost.
You now know everything about this encounter.
Everything? No, no. You're wrong about the most important part.
What's
You
that?
think I came here out of desperation, but I've been bursting with excitement this whole time. Do you know how happy I was when you showed up, Screwlum? I haven't had the thrill of a formidable opponent in such a long time. The Legion is nothing but a bunch of cavemen, and the IPC were a disappointment. Only the Society has the talent to provide me with a fun challenge. Reality is nothing but a game. But what's the point of a game if it can't make you happy? An invitation letter and a challenge letter were sent to me from two geniuses. How could I not accept them? Would you have turned them down?
You're confident you'll be able to get out of this in one piece.
That's right. And I'm bringing this with me.
Well, shit, are we gonna just let her get away? The ether cartridge?
Oh, a copy. You
Oh,
completed
copy.
it while we were talking just now.
Why else would I entertain so much small talk? You're not the only one stalling for time. I'm guessing that Herta is hiding in a corner somewhere, trying to pull off a reverse hack from where I hacked in. You, on the other hand, are responsible for taking me head-on, just as you did last time. And I'm looking forward to it. How do you plan on stopping me this time? Are you going to turn the simulated universe into a black box? Or are you going to work with the IPC and put together a cross-galactic encirclement? Screwlum, will I be able to see your true strength this time? The long-awaited result will finally be determined. There will only be one victor today.
Wait,
Please.
are we
let
gonna
me have
fight
some
Screwlum?
fun
Is
this
he
time,
kind of
okay?
like the final boss of
My
Simulated Universe
apologies,
this time?
Miss Silver Wolf, but none of what you are hoping for will be happening today. You may leave now.
Huh? Leave?
Denied.
But why? Aren't you trying to catch me? Don't you want to cuff me and exile me on some distant planet?
Your creativity has proven interesting. However, I have nothing to do with your quarrel with the space station. Ergo, I won't
He's
stop.
like, that's none of my business.
I'm gonna leave with this cartridge then.
That's just a duplicate. Correction, not only is the one in your possession a duplicate, but so is the one here. The real curio was transferred elsewhere at the very beginning. Conclusion, you may share that data freely.
What if I attack the space station again?
It would have nothing to do with me. But I must warn you, it is likely that someone would step forward to stop you.
Then, what if I were to destroy the simulated universe
She is just
right
trying
now?
to get a reaction out of him.
I'm sorry, but that simply isn't possible. Ether editing isn't capable of destroying an entire universe.
What is the point of this then? You guys went out of your way to put together this trap, but don't plan on doing anything at all?
That's right. This way, the game that you so carefully orchestrated is now pointless, is it not? There's no point in a game if it's no longer fun. Silver Wolf, I know what you're after. The IPC's shackles won't be able to hold you, and jail is but another game to you. Herta and I came to an understanding. We will no longer enable you and give you what you need.
Exactly. She
boring.
wants to be caught.
However, Herta
Wants to
felt
be-
that this would
have
be
that
too
challenge.
easy on you, and wanted to add something of her own. And that is why, in this very moment, she has reverse hacked you and located all your interastral network accounts. A total of 76 accounts. A very impressive number. How would it be if the IPC were
Off
to
topic,
freeze
but in
all
his
of them,
character design, I love that his
including all
eyes
of your game
look like
records?
camera
What?
lenses.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Like the white rating on the inside is very similar to what
And
an
she
actual
logged
camera
out.
lens looks like.
How hasty of her.
At least like
Games
bigger
are
ones.
always fun in the eyes of a child, but to an adult, they are but one among many ways of solving a problem. It's about time we were on our way.
Alright, challenge completed. Graffiti unlocked. Bitmap explosion. If you cannot imagine how hackers can create destruction, try to visualize them setting off explosions within cyberspace. The parties involved should be quite fond of this metaphor. And hacking call card. Each intrusion can be a pièce de résistance in a hacker's career, and leaving one's image behind is undoubtedly the proudest signature of their own work. And level 1. Account created, game starting, enjoy your adventure fully. Alright, now we need to talk to Herta.
A flawless victory! Hope you got a glimpse of Herta's awesomeness, kiddo.
Was it all part of your plan?
Naturally. I couldn't care less about what happened with the space station, but I will surely
That
repay
does
the
bother
favor
me. It's
tenfold
like, Herta, you
to
have a
anyone who
ton of
dares
employees
to top
living on
me.
the space station. You should care
I
about it a
already
little
notified
bit.
someone at the IPC to freeze all her accounts.
Asta's
She's
such a better
probably
person than
crying in
her.
front of her computer right now.
Okay.
Thank you, young madam. Your and Mr. Leonard's contributions were a necessity to our victory. Do you have any other questions regarding this incident?
Sure I do. What is Silver Wolf truly after?
Her ultimate goal was always the ether cartridge, but she developed an alternative objective in challenging Herta and me in the process. All those complicated puzzles and unnecessary ploys, nothing more than games, I'll wager.
Will the space station be invaded again?
If you are referring to the back doors Silver Wolf left behind, we have cleared out all of them, except for the one in the office. Don't worry. The space station is not as fragile as you think. Whether it's cosmic warfare or the incident that just took place, they're all within Herta's grand plan.
I want to ask about something else.
Please, ask away.
Will you still shut down the simulated universe?
Certainly not. Although Madame Herta and I have our differences in terms of research direction, the simulated
So it was
universe
all
is
an
our
act.
shared pursuit, and nothing will change that. On the contrary, I plan on staying here for a while
Yay!
to see up close
Gonna
what
hang
kind
out
of
here?
surprises the new branch of the universe has in store for me.
What is the ultimate meaning of the existence of the universe?
There is no one answer to that question, my friend. It holds a different meaning for everyone. To sentimental, organic life forms, it could be the first falling leaf in the change of seasons, or the marks carved onto someone through the passage of time. To the swarm that follows its instincts, it might be the sight of fresh meat in their compound eyes and the restless thirst for sustenance. And for me, perhaps the image of symbols woven together, still able to move the heart. Something great that you call emotions. Of course, I've also heard that the answer is nothing more than two-digit
42! What do you plan on having for dinner? Are we trying to ask Screwlum out on a date? What do you plan on having for dinner?
A medium rare cattle steak, salt-baked Kalia lemongrass,
Does he need to eat?
Herman compound milk,
Can
and a
he
portion
even
of
eat?
fried rice, prepared by a certain young man on the station.
Oh, Arlen.
All I need is energy. The form that energy comes in is the same
Answering
as
my
it is
question
for you.
right there.
I would never forsake the delights of the culinary world in the interests of efficiency. Now, it is possible that my joints may need a little lubricant every now
And
and
it's true, Arlen's like a little chef. Love that. I love his little hobby. Want to ask about something else? Okay, that's all the questions I have.
Well, young madam, our destination may differ, but there are still countless opportunities for our paths to cross.
I think they will
The pursuit
cross
of knowledge
in the
will
museum
always
event
be the best
once
driving
that comes
force
out.
for trailblazing.
All right, let's talk with Leonard.
So, the reason Madame Herta wanted me to continue the investigation was to lure her out of hiding? That never crossed my mind. Did she know about the traps the hacker left in the space station from the very beginning?
You were the most fitting person.
She said I did a good job. Can you believe it? I've just been acknowledged by
Aw.
Madame Herta. This is
You
something
go,
I'll remember
Leonard.
for the rest of my life. I don't have to worry about being fired anymore.
So true, bestie.
This chapter has come to a conclusion. Come, let us close the final back door.
Okay. Clear out the last graffiti. You watch the image on the wall slowly dissolve and disappear, and that's the end of it.
It's gone. It's all
Oh.
gone. They seriously left nothing behind. They went too far this time. Too far.
All right. Stop with the tantrum. You're not a kid anymore.
I am not throwing a tantrum.
Uh-huh. Anyway, what are you gonna do now, huh? Hack an IPC branch nearby and get your accounts back?
If it were just one or two accounts, sure. I kind of overdid it this time. I lost basically everything. A branch office probably won't be enough. I'm gonna have to make a trip to Pier Point.
Ooh, Pier
But you're
Point.
going alone? That's the IPC's headquarters.
Oh.
Yep. Just
Okay,
me.
file that away for
Why?
further knowledge.
Do you want to come with?
I probably won't be able to. I'm in Elio's next script. Did you forget?
Oh, right. That story doesn't sound like it fits me. You guys have fun.
I hope you have a good time in Pier Point as well.
I have a feeling like the IPC is
worry.
going to be a major
I've already got
player
an idea.
later in the
You
story.
see that cloud diner
So
just
I'm like
2
filing
kilometers from
away
here?
all the
A few
information
temps
that we
from the
get
building
about them.
material logistics department just stepped in. I'm gonna go and become their friend.
Getting a move on already? I would have thought you'd at least want to spend some time with that cartridge you were obsessing about.
I told you, I'm not obsessed with it. Besides, there's fun to be had along the way.
She starts running through the effulgent neon lights just as she had left her homeworld that night, sprinting toward the stars. Starlight elongates her shadow, illuminating the history of Punklorde, those who penned the legends, their vows remembered by the stars. The earliest role-playing gamer said, games are about growth. The calm, tactical strategy gamer said, games are about the victories. The rebellious, collaborative gamers said, games are about encounters. The loving narrative gamers said, games are about remembrance. That's me. And now the young galactic adventure gamer, she said,
A game is a game, and that's all there is to it.
Complete. Visitor verification. Silverwolf has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Silverwolf. And we got a message from Leonard. Hey friend, you're still at the space station, right? I want to talk to you about something. Yep, still here. What is it? It's been a while since that incident, but I'm still very worried about the space station's cybersecurity. I want to prepare while I can, and I've got an idea I want to run past you. Let's talk about the details face to face. I'm outside the office. Please make sure to drop by. Yeah. Okay, so more graffiti unlocked. Level 999. Max level achieved, but the game is not over yet. Continue your adventure and brush aside the overflowing experience points. Eternal Quest. The end of a stage signifies the beginning of another. After clearing the beginner game, you can move to a bigger performance stage. And now we have all the graffiti markers. Yay, we got the light cone. And we got 300 always smiling points. You can use a new graffiti piece to spray. Switch graffiti combos to spray interesting images. Use undo and erase all to spray with more convenience. When more than 8 graffitis are made in the domain, the earliest graffiti will be replaced. When you exit the current domain, existing graffitis will also disappear. Open the camera and switch to graffiti mode to spray. Okay. So we can do a little silver wolf. Graffiti. And then, I don't know, do this behind her? Oh yeah, we can move it like that. Oh, it goes over top. Okay. Camera. Interesting. Okay. That's fun. Go back. Oh, we've completed some stuff here. Okay, daily training stuff. Okay. A little delayed. Oh, we hit Trailways level 46. Okay then. We'll have to go pick up those. Complete the companion mission. And then grab that. You know, if it wants to load. There we go. Another reason I can't wait until the PlayStation version is out is that it is hooked directly into my modem so that things will be faster. Achievements. Memories we share. Farewell Punklorde. Complete companion mission. Coffin dancer. Witness Locha's hidden side. Are we gonna get that later? And travelogue. Go to the store. So we have 300, which gives us at least one superimposition. So let's go ahead and buy that. Little twisty bubblegum. It's cute. Oh, what was the name of that gum? It's based on a real gum that came in that kind of case, and now I can't remember the name of it. I wonder if they still make that. I am old, and I remember it from when I was a kid. Sealed sector. Okay, so now we can kind of do this. Sorry, I'm gonna go through and I hate having like notifications, so I just have to go through and clear them out. All right, let's go meet Leonard outside the office, see what he wants, and then I think I might leave it here and do the rest of the event
games of chess
activities
will
later.
while away the time.
So sealed sector, talk to Leonard. Hey friend, over here. You're finally here. I've been waiting for a long time. We just saw each other not that long ago. It was literally 2 seconds. Is that so? Maybe I just wanted to see you, so I got impatient. The thing is, like I said in my message, even if the invasion is over, it still exposed many security issues the space station faces. In other words, gaps. Following lead researcher Asta's orders, the space station formed a special task force to tackle this problem. I'm gonna take a drink of water. That's the end of it, but my throat was getting dry. In my opinion, aside from technical upgrades, it is more important to increase staff members' awareness and precaution. Many of Silverwolf's attacks honed in on individual bad habits, and those are too difficult to defend against. Oh no. Someone clicked the phishing email and now we all gotta go to the training. Fair enough. Herta Space Station is the turf of Genius Society members, so it's not inconceivable that other forces target us. Therefore, safety and staff awareness should be at the top of the universe as well. In order to be able to quickly respond to such incidents in the future, I think that a safety drill for the entire space station should be arranged immediately. A select number of staff members will have their terminal sent a mail embedded with special programs. Yep, the phishing mail. No, not as simple as that. Kind of sounds that simple. What we're defending against are enemies on the level of Stellaron hunters. They won't give you a choice. The moment the mail is successfully received, the program will attack automatically and immediately regardless of time, location, or whether it was opened. Within moments, the virus will spread throughout the entire space station. Be it personal terminals, public facilities, or the electric seat warmer on the toilet, everything might collapse within moments. Not the toilet seat. Don't worry, these viruses are all imitations written by me. They are absolutely safe and harmless. Through the drill, I want to deepen everyone's understanding of network security. Of course, before we start, testing and repeating revision is compulsory. The requirements for test candidates will be very high. They will need to be bold, careful, and thoughtful. They must not only be familiar with the space station, but also understand Silverwolf and the Stellaron Hunter. It would be helpful if they also have an altruistic heart. Are you trying to flatter me and describe me so that I will do this for you? Who could satisfy all of those requirements? My friend, that's you. No problem, friend. I knew it, my good pal. You'll never let me down. The simulation testing grounds is ready. Let's get to it. Okay, then let's go. Come with me. All right. Okay, so it's like either graffiti. Use the graffiti mechanisms in the stage to break out of the sealed sector. Okay. This is kind of like the activity thing. Let's do this in another video. I think we're kind of reaching just a little over an hour and a half, which is kind of a good stopping point. I also need to have lunch, so we're gonna stop here, but I will play the rest of this on recording later, so look out for that video. And like and subscribe if you'd like to know when new videos are coming out. I usually do a Tuesday, Thursday upload. And then otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye.